This week, I'm shedding light on the multitude of ways you are likely wasting time every day. Some of them might surprise you. Let's dive in. For those of you who've been following me for a while now, you'll know that my jam is all about getting stuff done, the right stuff, and as productively as possible. That's really only one half of the equation though. To be truly productive, you need to take a good look at your time-wasting habits. In this week's blog, I'm sharing 10 ways that you are likely wasting time every day. Here's a bit of a sneak peek. Number 10 is multitasking. When it comes to important work, it is simply not possible for the brain to focus on more than one thing at a time. Just because you can walk and talk at the same time doesn't mean you can talk to a customer and write your strategy document at the same time. So make sure you have focus time for the important things. Number 9 is being reactive. When you respond reactively, you are unprepared, much more likely to make a mistake, and your customers, team, and brand may all suffer as a result. You don't have a crystal ball to predict the future, but you can choose to prepare for those pathways that you can foresee. If you're loving the tips that I'm putting out there, please feel free to subscribe to get notified of new updates each week. Share it with your friends who might also be looking for some productivity tips, and head over to my social channels where you can let me know what you'd like to hear more about. Thanks. Number 8 is striving for perfection. Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting to do great, high-quality work, but there is a point of diminishing returns where you need to bite the bullet and put your work out into the world. I live by the mantra, done is better than perfect, and you'll learn so much more from putting your work out there and seeing how people respond. Number 7 is rework. So many of my clients start off with habits that see them reading and rereading and rereading the same email dozens of times before they action it, or going over the same to-do list multiple times a day to decide what to work on next. Every second you spend redoing something is wasted time, so stop it. Number 6 is lack of preparation. Doing without planning is a pretty risky activity. You end up taking all sorts of wrong turns, focusing on things that don't get you closer to your destination, and having your team all pulling the ship in different directions. It can seem impossible to take the time out of the day-to-day to build the plan, but the truth is that it's costing you far more time trying to move ahead without one. You'll find the rest of this list in this week's blog. Just follow the link in my bio. Before I let you go, I wanted to let you know that I recently documented my own success blueprint. It helps me stay on track and avoid all of these time-wasting traps most of the time. I've included a link to the blueprint at the bottom of the blog. I hope you love it. See you next week.